Hi, it's Snorkel. Welcome back to Traveling Minecraft, where this used to be peaceful Minecraft, but I think it's less about being peaceful and more about traveling the Minecraft world and just looking at everything it has to offer. And that's what we're doing here. Let's get going. We made a little accidental backtrack last time, but let's head over here. See if we can sort of snake between these two hilly mountain things and keep going. There we go. There we go. Okay. I want to experience every biome and see everything that Minecraft have to offer. And this is not my main channel. This is a little sheep link. You look great. Let's see. Oh, I guess we can travel more by boat. That's good. Boat's good because I feel like I could be wrong about this, but I feel like it makes better time. I go faster in a boat than I do running, which is probably the case. Most likely. There we go. Some cool lava. Very nice. But there are no gribblers here. There's nothing that's trying to hurt us. There are certainly ways to die, but nothing too concerning. And again, I'm just kind of heading in one direction. I tried to make that last number go, up or down, depending on which way you're looking at it. Technically, it's down because it's the negatives, but just keep that going. We've gone 230,000 blocks is how far we've traveled, which is a lot. Just saying. If it sounds like a lot, it seems like a lot. But I'm enjoying it immensely. Okay. You notice the sheep is sheared? That's because I accidentally backtracked because I'm a stupid idiot and don't know how to look at numbers sometimes. So that's okay. That's all right. It happens. It happens to people who are good number counters. I don't think that's true. I'll be honest with you. Okay. There we go. And I'm leaving my beds behind as I travel because I need a spawn point. If I die, what I don't want to do is to lose all that 230,000 blocks we've traveled. That's one big hit. Good slug. Okay, and this is a village I believe we've already been to. So we're gonna not go to it again. We've talked to those villagers. Have we been here? No, I don't know. Okay. Oh, maybe we haven't. Well, don't mind if I do. Okay, well, let's check out this village then. I mean, I don't know why I'm collecting a bunch of stuff because this particular series is not about that. Whoa. Ouch. That's all right. Let's see. Oh, we have been here. I bet we have. Because that door is open. I bet this is looted. Yep. Okay. So I just didn't hit that one house. Where am I going? Are we going this way? No. This way? Yes. Let's go. Just keep going. Keep on going. Hello. How are you? Looking good? Looking good. Let's see. Can we kind of snake between these two mountains a little bit? Maybe? Maybe. We still got to do some climbing, but maybe not as much as we would have otherwise. Maybe. I kind of wish I'm getting more used to Java. When I first started, I started playing my first world is in Bedrock. This is in Bedrock. And I kind of thought maybe it would. Ooh, look down there. Wow. I did some research when I was first starting to play, and most of the people I talked to said, it really doesn't matter which one you do. And I think I've come to the conclusion, I think it does matter. I like the feeling of Java a little bit better. It seems to run fine. There were issues with it not being properly optimized and things like that. And I think that's all pretty much taken care of. I don't have any issues with optimization when I'm playing the Java version at all. But this is fine, and I don't want to leave this because I've got so much skin in this particular series, and I really enjoy it, like an enormous amount. And it's not really about how many squares or blocks I've traveled. It's about seeing what it has to offer, and I appreciate it. Hey, that's one of my favorite biomes, the cherry biome. Kind of on the side of a mountain. I think most of them are on the side of the mountains. I think I could be wrong about that, but I think they are. I really like the cherry biome. I'm a huge fan of them. Hey, not a bastion. What's it called? It's where the illagers are, I think, isn't it? Over there. Let's go take a look. I try to visit every single structure I see. I try to visit just to get to know them, just to get to know them. Okay. Here we go. Up. Nope. Let's just. That's better. Okay. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to do a couple things. Hold it. Stop. Did I leave my dog on it? Why do I keep leaving my crafting tables everywhere? Because I'm a stupid idiot. That's why. Jeez. Okay, so that's up there. This is down here. There's nothing in there. That's okay then. That helps us a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Up there. Okay. So I'm so fascinated by how they build these procedurally. It's so interesting to me. Like on the side of a hill, and they procedurally work it out so it works. Some of them are hysterical. Like how it's built are so funny. Okay, let's see. Where's the front door? I don't know where the front door is on this one. So we might is this the top? I think it is. Okay, well, here's what we're gonna do. There. It's not. No, this is not the top. This is not the top. Because the top always has one of these. What's in here? Bottle of enchanting. Don't I have one? Or did I get rid of it? I might have gotten rid of it because I wasn't worried about it. Oh no, I've got one. We'll take it. Yeah, why not? There. I will take the string because spiders don't spawn in this world, so string is a hot commodity. That's full. Sure, put it in there. I don't need a crossbow. I don't need carrots. Is there anything else I can kind of offload? I can offload these jungle planks and this oak plank because I don't care. Yeah, I think that's it. That's good. Sun's starting to go down, but I think we can make a little more time. Let's see where the front door leads. I'm always interested in where I can't find the front door, and that happens a reasonable amount of time. That's a terrible front door. I'm just saying. Procedural standpoint, you don't want a front door that's a literal death trap. Not okay. Oh, there's a golem in there. Hold on. We got to do this. I do not like leaving those golems in there. No wait, that's not. Stop it. Okay. We're gonna do this and this, and then this. Okay. And let's take this with us. Yeah, I do not like leaving the golems in prison. That's not okay to me. Careful there, buddy. I don't want to hurt you. Okay. Go on. This can go over here. Can go down here. I wonder where he's going. Let's just look at the sunset. Let's see. Set this down. Make a bed. Yep. And sleep. We need some wool. It's interesting. This golem does not seem to be in a super hurry, which is, understandable. Who knows how long he's been in prison, right? Let's go to sleep. Night? Yes, we are. Because why not? I deserve it. Oh, dude, don't do that. Maybe he's just reflecting on how much time he spent in there. Don't be that way, buddy. You got your whole life ahead of you. You don't have to stay here. Do whatever you want. Oh, that's careful there. And just careful. Okay. This is, I think, the workshop, I think. Yes. Yeah, so I don't care about that. And then I don't think there's anything in that one. I think we checked and there's nothing in that one. So we'll go back down here and keep going. We'll keep going. Yeah, those golems, I know they're not real, but they don't deserve that. You know? My opinion? As. Oh dear. Let's glurp. I guess we can. Well, we don't really have a choice. Which way are we supposed to be going? This way? Yes. Let's head back to the bastion, actually. And just go inland. I was thinking this might make more sense, but it really doesn't. So let's head back to the bastion and not the bastion. I forget what these things are called. It's not a bastion, because that's in another. I've been to a bastion. Killed some blazes. Got a bunch of blaze rods. Got some wither skulls. 2 wither skulls, actually. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the smarter choice, I think. The path of least resistance, as it were. Okay. There we go. Oh, nice. I really do like the cherry biome. I think it's really cool. And the cherry trees in particular are very neat. I'm really happy with the cherry trees. They just make me very happy and pleased. Okay, so we'll just keep going this way. We're going to have to go down, obviously, at some point, but that's okay. That's a problem for later. Now we're just visiting the world. Every single, those cherry tree biomes are just so cool. Maybe thumbnail? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. You don't want to fall there. That would be bad. Let's keep going. There's a bunch of biomes I haven't seen that I would like to see. I've been looking up and studying on biomes. But even the biomes I have seen, it's just so fascinating to me that they're so unique. Like a plains biome looks different than another plains biome. It's very interesting to me, even though they have similar characteristics. Very interesting. A lot to be said for just traveling, though, you know? Getting new experiences, learning new things, not being afraid to try new stuff. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's fine. Absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with trying something and having it not work. How are you going to know otherwise, you know? You're not. If it doesn't work, maybe you drop it all together. Maybe the entire concept wasn't good, or maybe it's just a little tweak. Maybe a little thing you have to fix. You never know till you get out there and try. And sometimes even if you do have to let the whole thing go, let it go. No big deal. That happens to everybody. It's how we learn. I think I learn more personally from failing than I do from succeeding. In general. And I think that's probably true for most people, I think. I don't want to speak for most people because I'm certainly not most people's spokesman, but I think that's probably a truism. Okay. There's a big mountain ahead of us. Is there any way we can snake around it? Like we want to... I don't mind, but wow, that's one. I think it's another tall birch biome. Man, two of them in the last couple of videos. That's really cool. I think, can we go on the river? This is going up a little bit. It's not quite going the right way, which is disappointing. Okay, this is thick. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can sneak around it, you know? It's kind of slithered to one side. Okay. Some of the creative differences between Java and Bedrock are always interesting to me. Things like gribblers act slightly differently. Some gribblers do, you know. We need to go this way, right? Yeah. So like Enderman. If you look at them in Java, they don't move; they just kind of vibrate. I really wonder why there are creative differences like that. I get that Bedrock was made for consoles and mobile. Like I understand that. I 100% get that. And you can see that in the way that if you played it on PC, that a handle, say, your offhand stuff, right? What the script is that? I guess it's a tree. And you can see that, you know, that's interesting. But you can see it, and it totally makes sense. Thank you for the wall. But some of the other decisions, things like maybe there wasn't a choice behind it. It was just a different team, and they made other minor choices that show up. Things like in one of them, I don't know which one is which, but in one of them, if you want to get a live fish, you need to do it in an empty bucket. You need to take an empty bucket underwater, get the fish, you know, slurp it up with the fish and do that, which is fine. But in another one of them, you need to have a bucket that's full of water when you jump in to do it. Like, it's so weird. Like, those types of choices are very strange to me. Why the difference? You know, I don't understand. I legitimately don't understand why there's a difference, except that it's inherently difficult and you're not going to have perfect parity between them, right? That part I get. I understand. Like, that part I completely understand. Swimming is pretty fast. Okay. I like these densely forested things. It's really neat to experience. I think coming up probably in a couple of months, there's going to be a update that will have the copper golems, and I think that'll be interesting to see how that works. I like the idea of the copper golems. They're weird little golems. I've watched people play the preview, and it's a weird little thing. There's no question about it. It's very strange, very odd, very odd indeed. Like, I guess it could help you. It definitely can help you, you know, keep your stuff organized, to be sure. And I certainly, I'll be honest, I need I need all the help I can get in that area. I'm so disorganized. I look at how other people store stuff, and it just amazes me. Just amazes me. Some people are so organized and put together. That is not me. I feel like most of the time I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. Is that a mushroom or a house with a red roof? I don't think I've seen a house with a red roof, so it's probably a mushroom, but let's see. Where was that? It was over this way. I'm not seeing any other mushroom. Yeah, it's a mushroom. It's totally a mushroom. That's a shame. Hoping for a red roofed house. But you know, that's probably unrealistic. I don't think there are red roofed houses. Whoa, that would hurt. Careful there, Snorgle. I don't think there are red roofed houses. I mean, there could be. I'm sure that there are. I'm trying to think. What did I don't think I did a red roof on my barn. I don't think I did. I redesigned that barn in my old world a couple of times. My original world. Did a couple of times. And I might go back and visit that world at some point. Might be a little fun. Might be a little fun. Okay. That's fine. Coming up on nighttime. We still have a little time to go. Just checking everything out. I think that the procedurally spawned villages are... Oh, sheep. Hold up. We need to make sure we keep our bedding supplies. Keep them active. Full up. Keep that larder full. Oh, let's go ahead and set down our thing here, and let's make a. Let's go ahead and make some things here. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. That's not what I want. I want this. There. That's what I want. Okay. Now let's make sure we take this. Don't leave it behind. And let's go to sleep for the night. I don't really have to because there's not gribblers in this world. We'll leave our bed here for the sheep and keep going. I doubt the sheep will appreciate it. I don't think they want our bed, but that's too bad. They have it. What happens sometimes? Sometimes you think about self-preservation. Not always, but sometimes. And in this case, I really want to make sure that if on the off chance that I do accidentally fall down a hole and die or something like that, I want to make sure that I come right back here, that I spawn right back and I don't lose much time at all. That's what I want to make sure. It's important to me. Maybe not be important to you. Why would you care? I also do have backups though. I make regular backups on weekly. So if something terrible happens, I would prefer to not do this, but I can always go back. Always go back. Okay. Hey buddy, how's it going? Good to see you. I think there's no way to get to the end in this world, in a peaceful Minecraft. Well, that's not true. That there might be some ways. I don't think that Endermen spawn though. So getting the Ender Pearls would be tricky. If not downright impossible, which very well may be the case. I thought I saw a sheep up here. Yeah, there you are. Here, let me give you a haircut for free. Thank you for your wool. You're welcome. All right, let's go. Keep going. Closing in on 250,000 views, a quarter of a million blocks I've gone. Believe it? Crazy. But I'm enjoying this immensely. I love those big trees. This is the kind of place where a mansion would spawn. I think. Don't they spawn in forests? I think they do. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's why the trees are like that. Holy crap. This is perilous and scary. Man. I don't know what this biome is called. There we go. Out of this biome and into another one. Maybe it's the same biome, it's just a little bit different. Not sure. I think the music does interesting things. The way that it when it goes off, a not insignificant amount of time creates a really meaningful moment in something happening in the game. You know, it's an interesting choice. There are some people who said, "Oh, you can have it so it plays all the time." I don't want it playing all the time. I like when it comes in every once in a while. It's an interesting choice from a creative standpoint. It's a very interesting choice, and I like it quite a bit. I'm just kind of looking around to see if I can see any pandas. I like seeing pandas. There's one. Hi. What's up, buddy? How are you? What you doing? How you doing? You look great. You look amazing. I don't know what kind of panda you are. You're not brown, so you're not the super rare one. That's okay. Nice meeting you. We'll see you later. Okay, this is the way we're going. Keep that number going up or down, depending on how you look at it. I'll keep it going. Let's see. Can we get around this? I'm not sure we can. I think I have to. It's not that tall. So hopefully it's not going to There we go. Okay, let's. Nice. Looking around, do we see any mansions? I don't see any, but doesn't hurt to check. Maybe it does hurt to check. Maybe that's the real truth. Kitty. Hi, how's it going? Good to see you. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Killing the chickens. Look at you. Look at you. That was faster, I think. Good direction we're supposed to be going. Yes. Whoop. 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 I think we're gonna do this. We'll swim it down here. Okay, and then we'll head this way. Hey, there's a panda. What are you doing here? Oh, you don't have to turn your back on me. It's okay. It's cool. It's all good. What do you think? Really? Okay. I'm going to take your word for it. I trust you. See you later. Take it easy. There we go. This is right. That panda kind of wandered a little bit away from the. I thought they only lived like directly in the bamboo forest. That one's a little bit outside of that, but you know, I'm not a pandologist. I'm not going to gatekeep pandas. I'm not a fan of gatekeeping anyway, in general. Come on now. There we go. Let's go. I do like these biomes better than like the cold biomes. I'm not a fan of the snow and the ice biomes. Because I appreciate them, but and you can make good speed. I'm just not a fan of it. Okay. I think we can swim. And we could probably take a boat, but swimming's fine. Swimming's fine. There we go. Hey, a village. Perfect. Okay. I did get some good information on why the villages that I'm around keep going under. Because apparently villages they really can't take care of themselves. You have to light them up and you have to make sure the villagers don't get out and you have to just do a bunch of stuff. Just a bunch of stuff. A little too bad. Makes me feel a little bit bad. Not gonna lie. I feel like I've let a lot of villagers down. Nothing else in there I really need. Just giving them some of my garbage. Oh. Yeah, some of these buildings, I'm curious what their canonical use is, you know? Yeah, I'll take these. Why not? I mean, who knows if I'm going to use them ever, but. Fine, I don't care about. Well, hold it. I'll take these. I'll take the torches. Why not? Okay. I already have a bucket, so I don't need that. Oh, I want to be careful. Give the big guy some berth. Got a job to do, an important job too. Okay. One more, just to check it. Nothing. Yeah. It was a nice sunset. I kind of missed the pixelated sunsets. I'm not gonna lie. I do very much like these sunsets though. The vibrant visuals is really solid in a lot of ways. I think we'll just. Where's that guy going? Oh, it's just kind of hanging out, I guess. Close the door. What do we need? There we go. There we go. Okay. Respawn point set. We need to go this way. Hey, that's another thing. Well, let's go look at it. They're all very similar, but if there's another golem that's in prison, we can take care of that. Those golems scare me a little bit. I mean, I don't think they mean me any harm, but you know, I have a feeling. I don't know if it's true. But my feeling is that they one little smack and I'm gone. I think they one hit me. I'm sure they do. I'd be surprised if they didn't. Okay. Oh, look at these little things. I don't know what these are, but I let these out too because I don't think they shouldn't be in here. You know? You guys can go free. Okay? Take it easy. Yeah. Wait, come back. Can I have that? Thank you. Didn't realize that I was giving them my... That's an odd mechanic. I don't know why that is. Can we find the front door? And half the time I just cannot find the front door in these places. Oh, it's right here. I walked right by it. I'm an idiot. That's okay. I wonder if these things, let's see. I don't care about that. I don't care about any of this stuff. I've already got bottles of enchanting, so I don't really care about that. I don't care about tripwire hooks either. I mean, if I were playing in a survival Minecraft, I probably would care about them a little bit. But I'm not, so I don't. Wrong way. Right way. Okay. See you later. See you later. I don't know what those little things are. I've never. The only time I ever see them is in peaceful Minecraft when they're imprisoned at one of those things. I've seen some of those things in non-peaceful Minecraft, and I feel like there's going to be a ton of gribblers there, and I just don't want the hassle. But this is the right way we're going, right? Yes, this is going up. So okay. Okay, there's a sheep. You know our views on sheep. Thank you. Thank you for your service. And allowing me to set a respawn point and sleep. Not necessarily in that order. Actually, probably isn't that order, frankly. Because it takes a while to go to sleep. But I think as soon as you blap a bed, it sets your respawn point. So my guess would be it is in fact indeed that exact order. The order you do stuff is important when you're programming things. A lot of people don't realize it. You have to be really thoughtful about the order of operations so you can really screw a bunch of stuff up. Okay. There we go. Nice. I wonder if there's more. It's interesting. I'm going to say I run across a lot of villages in this version, but it also could be that I'm constantly moving. Like every single video, I travel thousands and thousands of blocks. What would be considered a decent, I mean, especially since I don't have like an elytra, I'm not flying, like I'm not doing the dolphin hack thing, you know, the dolphin leash hack thing. I'm traveling just in normal ways over the overworld. I'm not even doing like the Minecraft, you know, nether shortcut highway thing. Careful about that. Man, lots of pumpkins around here these days. Well, it's almost the pumpkin season. In real life, if you're watching this near when it came out, when it first came out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Hey, another village. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I just run across villages all the time, but then I'm also just traveling a lot. So I'm not sure if there could be a difference. I should look that up because I'm sure it's. Well, he's in a hurry. Where are you going, buddy? Why are you so. Yeah. Like you remembered he left the stove on or something, you know? I already have an apple and I don't care. So there's that. Let's get some of the upper stuff first, because I think that makes it a little bit easier for me to traverse stuff around. Let's see. There's probably the owner of this house in this farm. But there's another one there too, so who knows? Maybe they're partners. Maybe they're related. Maybe. Maybe they're just neighbors. Maybe. Okay. Let's check this stuff on this level. Then we'll do one level down and then we'll keep going. Hello. Don't mind me. You're welcome. Yep, we'll take these again. Who knows why, but take them. Don't need them, but we'll take them. Nope. See, I think I already visited that one. Go down here. I think on this one there's a yes. There's a thing upstairs, but again, nothing that really interests us. Okay. over here. Yeah, don't see anything in there. Head down here. Nothing in there. I've looked in that one. Or somebody left the door open. Sometimes the villagers leave the door open, it seems like. Not quite sure why that is, but doesn't happen very often, but sometimes that's the case. I've noticed that sometimes. Okay. Right. Which way are we going? This way. It's the desert. Nice. My favorite biome. In real life and in Minecraft. I love the desert. Well, it's a pretty short desert, though. That's disappointing. Okay. Let's keep going. Nice open plains. Look at that, just a single tree. Let's go. Yep. I read somewhere where mansions can populate, and I'm not quite, I don't remember what they were. There was several biomes. I initially thought they'd only really be in one biome, but there were several biomes they could populate in. Some more red than others, of course. But I always like the idea in Minecraft that I'm the only person experiencing this world, you know? Whoa. And whew, scary. And as the only person experiencing this world, I see unique things, you know? It's them, and they're here specifically for me to experience. And that's true. I think that's absolutely true. They are here specifically for me to experience, right? In this world was created for me. I'm not saying Minecraft was created for me, obviously, but something to be said about that. That I'm just experiencing this thing that is specifically for me to experience, and no one else. And you're kind of joining me a little bit, but you're not here while I'm doing it. It's a little bit different. A little bit different. Yeah, so we went several thousand blocks today. Sometimes the mountains sort of hinder our progress a little bit, but they allow us to see really cool things. I think that's important. Sometimes you have to slow down progress to move forward in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's not always about velocity and the speed you're headed and getting stuff done as fast as possible. It's one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of min-maxing, just in general, in games and in life, because I think sometimes just experiencing something, taking the time to experience it and experience it fully is really valuable. You could learn a lot from that. And I try to keep that in mind in life, you know? Because I think those are important lessons. I don't know what kind of biome this is. This river is kind of snaking around, but I think we're doing okay. We're generally keeping the thing going up, but if it meanders back the other way more than a little bit, we may have to bail and hit. Okay, I think we're headed out into a more open ocean, though, because we're going back the other way just a little bit. Again, though, I'm not militant about this. It doesn't matter that much. We just want to keep going in the same direction. I don't think we can. Yes, we can. We can go here. This is perfect. Now it's starting to move more in the right direction, which is exactly what we want. Exactly what we want. A game on my channel yesterday released called Dog Walk. It was done by the Blender people, the people who make Blender. And they wanted to get a work stream, a seamless work stream between Blender and Godot. Godot is an open source game engine. And it's a delightful little game. It looks fantastic. It's super chill. There's not much to do. You're just kind of collecting a couple things to put on a snowman. But it's really delightful. It's so cute. It's super cute. Let's go and make a bed here. We'll bed down for the evening. You know, get the old hay. Get the old hay. All right, let's see. Let's do two, just so we have an extra one around. And we'll take this. Put this down here, and we'll go to sleep. We'll be fully rested, so we can begin exploring tomorrow, but that will have to wait for the next video. Thank you so much for watching this playthrough of Traveling Minecraft. I'm just traveling Minecraft, seeing everything that it has to offer, checking out every biome, seeing every animal. I want to see everything and talk with you about life and Minecraft and who knows what. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for more Traveling Minecraft. See you next time.